So we are now going to be having a game showcase of the game Rift Wizards. And yeah, so it's also a bit of like a short game showcase. There are other games. We haven't, I think, talked too much about the game showcase, but if you haven't been there, there's basically an area of the conference that is various games that you can check out. They link out to external places. Some of them, I think, are embedded in the browser to play. And yeah, it's a chance to check out a bunch of different games from people in the community you might not have heard of before. I definitely encourage you to find time somewhere in the conference to check it out. And one of the games that we're showing off is Rift Wizards. So let's give this a try. There may or may not be a little bit of technical stuff getting it sorted out, but we're going to do our best here. All right.
Hey,
hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Okay, so I've only got one monitor, so this is very difficult technically speaking. But if you could just help me out. Do you see the game and everything? Is it good right now?
Yes, we see the game. Ooh, I like that art.
Oh, thank you very much. Though I didn't draw it. So I'm Dylan White. I am the programmer and designer of this game. The art and sound was all done by a guy who goes by the name of K Hoops. Now, can you hear the sound from the game?
I don't hear anything.
Nothing at all?
No. If it should have like music, we do not hear music.
It should. That's all right.
Okay.
We can do it without the sound of the music. That will work.
If you want, we can try sharing the screen again and attempting to fix the audio.
No, let's not go down that road. We could waste hours and hours trying to get
All right, everybody go check out this game later and enjoy what is undoubtedly very nice music. Yes. Imagine the music.
It is beautiful music, actually. All right, should I get started? Do you want to introduce me, or how does this work?
I can introduce you. Sure.
Okay.
It's my job. I'll do my job. Dylan White, everybody, independent game designer and programmer. Rift Wizards is his first title and is currently available in early access on Steam.
That's correct.
And now I will give you the floor to take it away and get started.
Awesome. Okay. So yeah, as we both pointed out, this is Rift Wizard. Rift Wizard, it's a pretty traditional roguelike, a little bit more of an emphasis on mechanical combat, character builds, very little plot. So yeah, let's just get started and I'll show you guys what the game is all about. We got some plot. We're going to skip the plot for today. Here it is. So in this game, the whole level fits on the screen all at once. We are this little blue wizard down in the bottom central area. Level 1, we got some goblins, we got some bats, we got some portals that we can't go through yet, and we have a bat lair, which is going to continually spawn bats. Now, in this game, because you're a wizard, there is no melee attack. You cannot walk into enemies, though they have melee attacks. They will walk into you and deal some damage to you. So in order to deal with them, we are going to have to get a spell or two. And the big feature of the game is this big list of spells. You can get any spell you want if you have the skill points to buy it, and you can get them in any order. And it's a little bit like a trading card game in that there are many synergies and dependencies between the different spells. And you can also get a bunch of passive skills which will alter how the spells work. Anyway, we'll get into some specifics on the passives later. For now, let's just get Fireball. So Fireball works how you would think it would work. It makes a little explosion of fire. We can take care of the goblins. We can take care of some of the bats. Get rid of that one. And there we go. We finished the level. The portals are now open. But let's talk about a couple more mechanics. So these little blue things are skill points. Every level has 3 skill points. And they're exactly 25 levels. So skill points are pretty scarce. There's no way to grind, so you got to spend stuff very carefully. And so now that we have 3 skill points, we can get another skill. Let's get Flamegate. Flamegate's a cool one. And now we got to pick a level to do next. So if we walk into the portal, we can see this level, and we can click. We could click on any square in the level to deploy there, kind of find our best tactical position, or If we don't want to do this level, maybe we don't think the loot is good enough, or maybe we don't, maybe we just think that this level is too hard, we can hit escape, and we could walk into one of the other portals. In this case, I actually think that level is harder. Let's go take a look at the third level. I think these two levels are equally doable. This one has rewards that I'm more interested in. So I'm going to try to deploy in a part of the level where I can finish it as quickly and efficiently as possible. So let me talk about mana in this game, mana and hunger and resources and all that. There is no hunger and there's no mana. What there is each spell has a limited number of charges. So Fireball has 18 charges, Flamegate has 4 charges, and you can only refresh the charges by drinking a mana potion. There's no resting. That's the only way to get charges back. Mana potions drop randomly in the dungeon. You can, so this portal will be to a level with 1 mana potion. This one has 1. This one also has 1. Current level does not have, okay, it's got 1 as well. So mana potions are scarce. They kind of fulfill the role of food in this game. So we don't want to waste spells. We want to be very careful with our spells. So let me show you what Flamegate does. Flamegate is an enchantment that you cast on yourself, and then for as long as you don't move or cast anything that's not a fire spell, you will get a fire elemental every time you cast a fire spell. So it makes our fire spells more powerful and interesting. But these guys, they only last for a few turns. So I don't think these guys will be able to go kill the lair over here or even all the creatures over here. I could throw out a fireball over there. That's like my maximum northeast reach with Flamegate and Fireball. But I think now I have to move, which will end Flamegate, which we're sad to do because we have a limited number of Flamegates and a limited number of Fireballs to proc it with. And then, so I have 3 Flamegates and 5 Fireballs. So I'll use a Flamegate. Since I have so many. And once I run out of Fireballs, I'm going to have to drink a mana potion anyway. And I think I have just enough spells to kill everything left without a mana potion. Yeah, there we go. So let me pick up all the loot. You can auto pick up with A. And then let's talk about this pink thing over here. This is a place of power, or sorry, it's a circle of power. Specifically, it is a sorcery circle. And so what this does is every spell, which is a sorcery, which is all the spells that have instantaneous effects, costs 1 fewer skill point while we're standing on the circle. So we are very incentivized to get sorceries on this circle. So what do we want to get? Well, we have Fireball, we have Flamegate. Flamegate likes it when we cast fire spells. So we could filter spells. We could just look at getting another fire sorcery to take advantage of the discount and get some elementals from the Flamegate. So let's see, what do we want? Let's go with Pyrostatic Pulse. This is a cool one because it is not only a fire spell, it is also a lightning spell. And it comes with full charges, so maybe we can put off using a mana potion for a little bit. All right, so let's check out the next levels. This one looks not too bad. All the layers are towards the center. We could deploy here and just zap them one after the other. And it had an arcane circle, so we could extend our library with an arcane spell. This level has a phase shrine. A shrine lets you upgrade one of your spells. This one will only upgrade nature or arcane spells though, and we don't have any of those. So less exciting there. And it's a little bit windier. We would have to, maybe we could deploy over here, get rid of these monsters, kill the lair, walk around, go up there, kill that lair. But I think that's going to cost more charges than doing this level. And what about this one? So we have lair here, here, and here. The layers, I'm always looking at where the layers are because the enemies will eventually come to you. So you could deploy anywhere and you could whittle down all the initial enemies, but you'd still have streams of enemies coming at you from the layers, and you would have to do something about them. So this one's a little bit harder, and it's got fire enemies who have resistance to fire. So that will make that level a little bit less pleasant than this level. So I'm gonna try this level. And let's deploy right here. So we can Flame Gate, Fireball, put an Elemental over there. Now we're out of Fireballs, but we have Pyrostatic Pulse. So we can do that, and then that, and that. Okay, now we've gotten rid of all the layers. Oh, there's one over there. But the Fire Elemental will probably get rid of it. The only thing we can do right now is spend Pyrostatic Pulses to kill some of the straggler enemies. I guess we could use a consumable, but there's no need for that yet. These guys, if you haven't noticed, these are just living bombs. They try to walk up to you and explode, but if you kill them before they walk up to you, they will still explode, possibly to your advantage. So I think all the enemies up here are going to die to fire elementals. This is the last one. He's going to take a long time to come here, and the fire elementals will be long dead by then. So I'll just walk towards him, and the plan is going to be to use our remaining pyrostatic pulse charges to kill him and the worms he spawns. Okay, level 3 complete. What have we got? We got 3 skill orbs. We've got an earthquake orb that can come in handy in a very tight level. But what about next level? Okay, so here we could get a discount on dark spells. Or dark skills. There is one pretty cool dark skill that has a lot of synergy with fire, so we might go for that over there. And how hard is this level? Well, vampires don't like fire, so that makes it a little bit easier. Trolls are also not big fans of fire. So this level is a strong candidate. Very strong candidate. What about over here? We could get more... So we get more range or more max charges on one of our fire spells, which is kind of cool, but it's like a really mazy level. We don't have anything that goes through walls. The character we've built so far is a very straightforward look at things and blast them character. So that could be a tricky level. What about this level? Not quite as windy terrain-wise. Has enemies that would die in one hit to all of our fire stuff because they've got so damage formula, it's pretty simple. Fireball, it deals 9 damage. This guy, he's got minus 50% fire resist, so he's going to take 9 plus, and it rounds up, so he's going to take 9 plus 5 damage from Fireball. He's going to take 14 damage. He'll die in one hit. The fairies, they have 9 hit points, no fire resist, but they have one sh. Sh is shields. Shields block 1 instance of damage. So these guys will take 2 fireballs. A little bit inconvenient if we have to spend 2 fireballs. Let's go to the level with the vampires. And we've got ghost layers. I think we let's start out. It would be really nice if we could kill both of these ghost layers with 1 charge of Pyrostatic Pulse, and we can. And we could even clip the troll over there. There we go. Ooh, but they have a lot of hit points. So now we're out of everything. We could spend some skill points and get a spell, but I want to save my skill points until I can stand on the dark circle and get a discount. So let's go ahead and take a mana potion. Now we got all our spells back. I could use Flame Gate, but I'm in a corner over here. I want to get like more into the middle of the level so I can spawn elementals that will have more of a reach before I use Flame Gate. So I'll just Pyrostatic Pulse again, kill the layers, then I'll Fireball, kill those 2 guys. And now I want to run as far towards the middle as I can until the vampire is about to hit me, which was only 2 spaces. So fireball that guy. We took a hit, but we have plenty of hit points left. Fireball again. Fireball again. Okay, he's dead to fire elementals for sure. Oh, but we can't go this way. There's a little bottomless pit here. I didn't notice that. We're going to have to walk all the way around the bottom half of this map. That is unfortunate because many ghosts will spawn and eat up our spell charges in the meantime. We could use our teleporter, but we only have 1 teleporter, and I think we could use it for better things later. Here's what we'll do. We'll use an Earthquake Orb. Deletes half the walls on the level. Now we can walk directly towards this lair, and now our fire elementals can also walk directly towards it and give us lots of help. Okay, so I want to be close enough where I can spawn fire elementals in range of the ghost lair. So what is the range? The range is 4, and they live for 9 turns. So 1, 2, 3, 4 squares away. I think this is also 4. Distance is Euclidean, which is a little bit hard to do in your head. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so if I flame gate here and then just continually cast fire spells, I can make fire elementals here, and they will be able to get to the ghost lair. So let's do that. I think we can delete everything on the level from here. And this is lightning damage around the edges of the beam. I want to be a little bit careful. If I do this, I'm going to kill my elemental because he's immune to fire, but he's not immune to lightning, and there is friendly fire. If I do this, he'll be fine. He'll just take some fire damage. These guys will take lightning damage. But it would be better to, I think it would be better to do fire damage and prevent them from healing, because that is how troll regeneration works. Let's see. And we can get another one over here. Get one here. We'll have to deal with that guy somehow. Okay, so now I'm asking myself, is that enough elementals to kill everything in the level, or do I have to spend more charges? So that is not going to spawn for 5 turns. Yeah, I think this is fine. Because if I pause, Flame Gate goes away. There we go. There we go. Okay, level is cleared, and that was pretty efficient. We used about half a mana potion to clear that level. So now we have 6 skill points, and we have a discount on everything dark related. So there's a skill called Ghost Fire, where if an enemy takes dark and fire damage, we automatically get a fire ghost for a limited time. So we're going to try that. Of course, we will need some way to trigger dark damage. And the tricky thing is we have to trigger it in the same turn as the fire damage. So we can't just get a sorcery that deals dark damage, because we cannot cast that at the same time as Fireball or Pyrostatic Pulse. Although maybe we could rely on our Flame Gate dudes at that point. But actually the perfect thing to get here would be Nightmare. This is an enchantment that either deals arcane or dark damage to each nearby enemy each turn. So we have a 50-50 shot of dealing dark and fire damage if we're fireballing a close by enemy. So let's try that out. And hopefully we can proc Ghost Fire with Nightmare. And we still have 1 skill point, and we still have discounts on dark spells, so what else could we get? We could turn enemies into undead. I don't care about that right now. We could poison things. Poisoning things is not... There's like a whole separate set of tools and skills and spells to take advantage of poison that we're not really using this run.
Hey, dude, I'm just popping in here. Friendly.
What's up?
Friendly MC. This is really cool. I just want to make sure people know that it's also a good time to like get a snack, take a little break. We have like a big chunk of talks right here, and we just want to make sure people also take care of themselves, stretch your legs a little bit. People are enjoying this, so I think that you should feel free to keep going. But we have our next chunk of talks, and time zones. I mean, whatever, in 12 minutes. Yeah, 12 minutes from now. So, don't end up not taking a break at all. Use the chance to make sure you get little snack that you need. So go ahead and keep going, Dylan, but I wanted to make sure to let people know that this is also kind of like a breaky unconference game showcase time. So even though this is going on, they shouldn't feel like, oh my God, I have to, I don't want
That's
people
very good advice.
to not drink any water for like 6 hours.
If only I followed that advice every day, I'd be a much happier person.
Yes. So, take care of yourselves and get ready for even more talks in 11 minutes now. So, continue, Dylan. Very fun.
Sure.
Oops.
Phone. I've been worried. Anyway, so I'm going to try to go as fast as possible since we are running low on time. This level, I don't know if this level is particularly easy for this build, but I think we can at least spawn some fire ghosts. There we go. There we go. And the fire ghosts are great because they have a fire attack, so they'll help us spawn even more fire ghosts. And it might get out of control in a way that's very advantageous for us. Yeah, you can see the level's just filling up with fire ghosts now. In fact, it just feels like we're super powerful now. Ooh, but now we're really low on health because this flame toad licked us. So he is very resistant to fire, so let's hit him with the edge of Pyrostatic Pulse. Okay. Out of danger, back in business. We didn't even use much Flame Gate this level. Nightmare's worn off, let's recast that. Okay, cool. This level we got discounts on enchantment spells. So one weird enchantment that would be very useful for us would be permanence, because this will make our fire ghosts and our fire elementals last for longer. Okay, let's try this level. So it's permanence, flame gate. Now these guys, unfortunately, they get much stronger when you use lightning, but all we have left is fire lightning magic. But we could try to target it out of their line of sight. Ooh, getting low on health. I don't want to drink a mana potion because that would expire my flame gate. So I'll live on the edge for a bit. Okay, now I better drink a mana potion. And a health potion. Ooh, these cultists are shooting at me too. So they damage themselves when they shoot, but they also shoot me. So this is a display of all the tiles that are not safe. So that guy can hit me, that guy can hit me, that guy can hit me. They don't hit for much. Let's flame it again. Getting really low. Do that again. This is a bit of a bad situation, so let's use a consumable. Let's use Death Dice. Kill 6 random enemy units. Yeah, that definitely helps. That definitely helped. Let's get rid of the cultist. Okay, level complete. It's over here, really windy level, not Very good for the build that we have. Also a very windy level. But I think this one, I think we'll be able to make ghosts everywhere with Nightmare. Let's see. Fireball ourselves. Ooh. Just the one healing potion left now. Let's get to a safer location. Okay, we got some ghosts. Getting to be a large number of ghosts. Unfortunately, we can deal dark damage through walls, but we can't deal fire damage through walls.
FYI,
But-
Dylan, just a quick 5-minute warning before the next talk.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was the tip. I'm sorry. Okay, I understand. All right, so you know what? Let's just let's wrap up this level, and then it will probably be time for the next talk. So let's get some of those. Yes, Nightmare. Cannot get to the lair, but we can kill it through the wall with Nightmare. And then, in the interest of time, we can kill that one with Nightmare too. And there we go. There you have it. Anyway, since we're almost out of time, I won't do the next level. But those are the basics of Rift Wizard, kind of a more strategic, tactical roguelike with many, many options for building your character. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you guys are enjoying the Roguelike Celebration, and I will hand it back now.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dylan. That's really fantastic. So I hope people give Rift Wizards a chance, and they can find it in the Game Showcase Hall. I believe it's in the East Showcase Hall. If I'm wrong, just go looking for it. But thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your conference.
Thank you very much.